Hey Bookaholics, welcome to another video. So today I'm doing a little quick review of 3 contemporary books I read in May. It's going to be non-spoiler as much as I can. So I'm going to go from my least favorite up to my favorite. So my least favorite is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. So this one, I watched the trailer, and with trailers nowadays, they pretty much tell you exactly what's going to happen in the movie. So I kind of already knew what was going to happen in this. I knew she was sick. I knew they were going to escape and go on a trip to someplace. I knew all that because of the trailer. But this one, I did not connect to the characters all that much, and I did not really care for the love between the two characters because I just didn't believe it. And I felt bad for her because of her sickness, but didn't really feel the emotion through that at all. Didn't feel it in the movie when I watched it because I was hoping the movie would really pick up my opinion on this because I know other people have loved this book, but it really didn't. It really didn't pick up my opinion. It just made it worse, to be honest, because, again, didn't connect to anything that went on in this book or in the movie. So I was disappointed in that. I was very disappointed because I really wanted to like this book, but I didn't. So this one follows a girl who has SCID, which is pretty much that she's allergic to everything, and a family next door moves in, which includes a boy who's her age, obviously, or it wouldn't be a YA contemporary, but they move in and they kind of create a connection with each other through texts and emails and stuff and instant messages, and it was kind of cute. I didn't connect to it at all. I just didn't feel that it was actually so big of a love that they would escape together, that it would be such a big thing that she would have to leave the house. Like, I'm glad she did because of the big thing that happens at the end, but I just didn't believe it at all. This is not a review that I'm telling you not to read it. I'm just saying my opinions. I just did not connect to this one all that much, and I wish I did, but I just didn't, and I'm pretty sure other people will because a lot of people have absolutely loved this, and I'm glad they do. I just don't, and I think it's mostly because of the insta-love that happens in this book. It's not convincing to me at all. But yeah, that's pretty much all I just want to talk about because I don't have much to say about this one. So, actually, I do like the art that's in here. I do like the creativity that goes into like the writing of her imagination because I really liked that. I love the art that's within the book, not just like on a separate page. They actually put art where the writing is as well, and I love that. And I also love how imaginative she is, and I love how they present that in the writing. Like, there's a point where one of the chapters is pretty much just like a spiral of her thoughts, and I really liked that because it's just like the thoughts are just going around and around, and I liked how they presented it that way. The art stuff I really liked, but it just didn't quite pick up my whole thoughts on this book. It just wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but I really did like the art that's in here, and I think other people can really get a lot out of this. I just don't. Next one that I want to review is The Unexpected Everything by Matson. This one I really liked. I give it 4 out of 5 stars because it was very, very cute. I really like the girl's dynamic with the boy she meets while she's walking the dogs, and I love how because of her father's work, her whole plan is shot, and she has to think of what else she could do that will help her. And I really like how all the characters worked, like her and the guy she meets, so adorable, and I loved how they both kind of help each other in the time of need that they had. Also love the friendship. Like, I loved how close she was to her friends. Like, it was so sad in her need to control because she should not have to feel like she needs to control her friends or anything. She can control what happens in her life, like the things that she can control, but she can't control everything, and one of the things she tries to control is her friends, and I guess you know how that goes. I really liked how Matson just like developed this. It's a pretty decent sized book for contemporary, and I really loved it. It was such a cute book. I loved how she is a dog walker. Like, that's the job she ends up picking, and it pretty much just changes everything. All her plans change, and everything happens because she got that dog walker job. Like, everything changes because of that dog walker job, and I love it so much. I also love her relationship with her dad. I love how it like shows how their relationship was really good when her mom was alive, and then it just kind of broke down afterwards, and how they kind of just come back together. I love how they finally talk, and she's still kind of scared that what their relationship was before this summer. Oh, she hopes it doesn't come back, but like, it's so cute. I love their relationship with each other. I love how her father and her come together eventually and are able to be like them again. Oh, I also love how she is very much someone who doesn't like to not have control. I kind of already said that, but like with people she ends up dating, like she has so much control. She used to a certain kind of dating where it's just pretty much the same thing. They kind of hang out, they make out, they do kind of boyfriend girl things, but once it gets serious, she's like out. And finally in this, when everything is changing, it also changes how she can deal with another boy who is not like the other boy she dated. And I just like how she eventually realizes that she can't have control over everything, and she needs to figure out that maybe what she thinks is what she's supposed to do isn't exactly what she wants. And I love how she figures it out in this. And I love how Morgan Matson writes it. I love all the dynamics. And I really want to check out other Morgan Matson books because I love this one a lot. The last one that I absolutely adored is To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. Oh my god, I loved this book so much. Like, I was not expecting myself to give this like a 5 out of 5 at all. Like, oh, this is gonna be cute, like a cute little contemporary read. But it is so much more. Like, oh my god, I loved what Jenny Han did with this because it was so cute. So, Lara Jean, she writes letters to the boy she loves because that's a way that she can get over them. Kind of what she does. She writes a letter to them, a love letter. Never sends it out, but just writes it to get all her feelings out, and then kind of it's just done. And then those letters get sent out to all the boys she loved before. Then it's just revealed that she liked them before, and all these other things come out, and it's just like, I don't want to give anything away. Oh my god. But I just loved how it worked. Like, at first it was a little slow getting into it, but I love that slowness because then all of a sudden this stuff happened. I just wanted to read it. And I was like, oh my god, I love this so much. And I really liked how Lara Jean and her sisters worked. Like, I loved how Lara Jean connected with her older sister, how her older sister is like the parent, one of the parents that helps her siblings get through life, and then her sister goes away to college in Scotland, and now they have to figure out stuff for themselves. During all this, her letters get sent out, and she wants to talk to her sister, but she can't because one of the people who she sent the letter out is someone who is her sister's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. I just liked it. I liked it so much. I also loved Lara Jean's relationship with her younger sister because, like, Lara Jean has like a little bit of a sister complex, a little bit, because they do not want to make their little sister unhappy. Like, they do not. Like, especially Lara Jean, she hates it when her little sister is angry. I loved it so much. I just found it so cute how Lara Jean just did not want her sister to be angry at her, and she just tried to make her not be angry by giving her cookies and giving her everything she wants, and it's just so funny. And I loved how her little sister like attaches herself to her older sister's boyfriend, and it's just so cute. It's so funny, and I loved it. I loved how their dad was just like so out of the loop of what was going on. Like, he had no idea. He was just there, kind of, but he was like an awesome father, and I loved it. I love corny little teen shows, like teen movies, like Mean Girls and those kind of things, and this is what that reminded me of so much, and I love those movies. I really love this one, and I can't wait to read the other ones. That is it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. This wasn't really a review or book talk. It was just pretty much just like raving or not raving, not so raving about these books, but I enjoyed it because I love talking about these books. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought about these books and what other books you'd like to rave about. I would love to know. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Check out my other social media accounts, my Facebook, Twitter, and Goodreads. I make a video every Thursday. See you guys next video. Bye!